How you doing? You taking it easy? Yeah, you taking it easy? Good lad. No, we're not playing ball. No, we're not playing ball, we just played ball. Hi, and welcome to another video. I'm on my last hour of my shift for this week. So it's currently somewhere between 6 and 7 in the morning. It's been a longish night. So in this video I'm going to talk about lingerers. Now, what I would call a lingerer is someone that's not coming into the site but is lingering around, sort of sussing out what's going on. And the reason that I'm doing the video is because last night we had some people turn up, and to be honest with you, I don't think they was trying to break in, but they parked up outside the gate over there, and they was lingering around. They was in the woods. They was being quite loud, so they obviously wasn't trying to hide from me, but they was just kind of lingering, and obviously with that it makes me become a bit uneasy. The adrenaline starts going a little bit of like, is someone gonna, the curiosity gonna get too much for them? Are they gonna cross and come in, and things like that. So last night sitting here, and in between patrols, and a set of headlights come out and lights up the front of the site, and they go off. So I get my vest on, get the dog out, and I didn't shine my torch, I didn't give away anything, didn't let them know I was here, just wanted to see what was going on. Got the dog out, kept the dog quiet, didn't get the dog to bark or anything, just wanted to see what was going on. And then there was voices, they was joking, they was laughing, they was being quite loud. So they obviously, like I say, they obviously wasn't trying to keep away from me. So what I'd done is I gave them a little bit of time, thinking maybe they've just parked up to have a quick chat and maybe stop for a cigarette or something, and then they was going to move on. So I gave them a little bit of time. After 40 minutes of being around and me being in sort of stealth mode, me and the dog being in stealth, we got to literally within like 20 yards of them, and was just listening to what was going on, see if what they was talking about, see if they was making any plans or what was going on. And after 40 minutes I decided that it was enough. Like, they wasn't coming in, but they wasn't leaving either. So what options did I have then? So the two options I had is I could have gone down to the front gate. Like, it's not part of what I protect, but it's obviously the entrance that I use, so I could go down to them, find out what they're doing. I thought that there was about 3 or 4 males, and I felt like going down there with the dog would create a bit of an unneeded and unnecessary kind of situation. So that was my first option: go down, say what are you doing, etc, etc, find out what they was doing. But like I say, that could cause confrontation, that could cause a situation that didn't really need to happen. And a lot of this stuff, if you can avoid this kind of stuff, then that's the best way to go. So my second option was to call 101 and just basically tell them that there is some suspicious behaviour that I believe. Now, I'm in the middle of nowhere, there's nothing to do around here. Why is someone pulling up there and spending 40 minutes in the woods? So I just found that quite suspicious. So even if they had left, I still would have phoned it in and got a police reference for a report, because let's say something happened tomorrow night or the night after, the police can go back to this site and say, okay, well, there was some people there a couple of nights ago, two nights later someone's actually broke in. And it's about creating the whole story rather than just what happened that one night. So as I was going to report it to 101 anyway, I just gave him a call and said, look, I've got some people outside my site, I think they're acting a bit suspicious. There's no reason for them to be here. As far as I'm aware, I think there's about 4 males. I've got to within sort of 20 yards. They don't really seem to be doing anything. So I just want to make you aware. And then basically what I've done is I just left it up to the police to whether they wanted to turn up. Now, obviously I was just going to stay around just in case someone walked in or walked up to the gate. But I kind of left it up to the police to whether they wanted to send someone out. And about an hour and a half, well, an hour later, so an hour and a half they'd been here and been in the woods. I'd been out sort of patrolling site, just making sure that if they was to walk up they'd be able to see me. But I was also not showing myself to sort of bring attention to myself, because what I didn't want to do as well is bring attention to myself that they may think, okay, let's go and give him a hard time or anything like that. So I didn't want to become a target, so I was kind of stealth with the dog, but I was also being visible that if they decided to walk around the corner or if they come in, they'll be able to see me bright as day in a high vis, and then obviously I'd start the challenges, etc. So I got a phone call from the police and they decided that they was coming down. I basically drove them in. I could see the police headlights. I drove them into where the people were. Turned out there was 2 cars, and when the police turned up I also heard a couple of female voices as well. So it actually turned out that there was like 6 of them. So I did say to the police at the time, look, I can go down there but I don't suggest it. And the police said no, don't go and do that, because you could be creating a situation. I said exactly. And obviously with the dog, let's not put it into a situation where someone might get hurt if they take offence to it or whatever it is. And the police spoke to them for about 20 minutes, and then they all went their separate ways. The 2 cars went up the lane, the police went the other way, and it all got sorted out. Now the police didn't actually come to me and tell me what the people said they was doing there, so I can only imagine that they was just kind of stopping off there, messing around, whatever they was doing. But I don't think there was a threat to sight, although like I said, there was only 1 fence away from being in the site. So to me that is kind of a threat, and that's why I said, like, this is all about the whole picture rather than just this one night. So I just wanted to put that out there and talk about Lingerers, about where you stand. Now, because they're not on my site, there's not really too much I can do, but what you can do is report it as you need to, because it could be someone that's having a look at maybe entry points into your site. They may be looking at ways to get in, where your weaknesses are, seeing if you'll go out and challenge them. So I was just trying to put out there what your options are, and I've always think like the best option, if you feel like something suspicious is going on, like I said, I gave them 40 minutes before I called the police, is just to call 101, just tell the police what's going on, leave it up to them, and make them make the decision. They may send someone, they may not, depends if they got someone in the area. And the main reason for this video is just to let you know what I did and kind of the timeline that things happened. So obviously they turned up, I gave them 40 minutes, then called the police, which then an hour later the police turned up and then shepherded them away. But down in the comments below, let me know, do you think I did the right thing? Do you think that was the best way to go about it? Do you feel like I shouldn't have got the police involved to the point where they had to come down and waste their time? So let me know down in the comments below if you would have done it differently. Like, this is one of the first few times I've had to do this, so obviously I'm learning as well, so maybe some dog handlers have an idea of something I could have done rather than calling 101, but I would have been reporting it anyway, for a report, just in case, like I say, someone was checking the site out to come back tomorrow or the day after. But I'm just be really interested to find out what you would have done as well. So make sure in the comments below you let me know, and thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you again next time. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.